Good evening. Um, my name is Mohammed Wankbar. Allahu Wankbar. God is great. Now, I would like to have a brief word about Deliveroo's double standards in regularly and monotonously uh, forcing all Deliveroo riders to watch a bloody stupid video which they cannot get past until they have completed watching it for the umpteenth time. A bloody stupid video on checking age ID for age restricted items, when in fact easily over 90, going by customer feedback, easily over 90% of the riders, who just happen to be almost universally not white Brit, do not bother to ask for proof of age ID at all, when in fact they don't just make up a date of birth after the customer has closed the door. Now, on the one hand, Deliveroo wants to be seen to be squeaky clean in the eyes of the law to avoid being seen as a loophole for youngsters who want to get pissed underage. Right, so Deliveroo makes a complete ass of itself, contradicting itself and talking through its ass in many ways. But just one example is that if you ask the Philippine call center if it's okay to accept the ID of a partner, after a lot of humming and hawing, they'll get back to you and hesitantly tell you, yes, it's okay to use your discretion. Oh no, well, that's another subject. Okay to take the ID of a partner, when in fact there is no room for such flexibility in the Deliveroo regulations or video. Another issue is, can you use your discretion when the person is obviously well over 18 or 25? And after being pressed very hard, the Philippine call center says, yes, you can use your discretion, which is a complete contradiction of Deliveroo's own supposed policy. Now, there's all this on the one hand, and on the other, you have these Asians, mainly Bangladeshi in the case of the Asians, and North Africans riding around on completely illegal, not just de-restricted e-bikes, but completely unrestricted e-bikes, because they were never restricted in the first place to be tweaked, tuned, or twiddled with. So they're riding around on these illegal vehicles at 30, 45, 50 miles an hour on the road and on pavements and cycle paths, and mowing people down, looking down at the ground with earphones in, looking like belligerent baboons, and completely not giving a shit, right? And to be legal, these vehicles should have number plates and tax and insurance, which they don't. But going around on these vehicles enables them to earn a lot more per day than a legal e-bike would. But Deliveroo makes no such distinction between legal e-bikes and illegal e-bikes, which happens to be very convenient for them, given that the two-faced greedy fucker who bought the company from Will Shu, the Chinaman, has been whittling away all the fees so that they are now virtually non-existent. £2.90, usually just £2.90 to go too far. So he keeps on keeps on taking more and more riders and drivers on while people are leaving in droves because he's paying too little. And of course, if he turns a blind eye to the illegality of these illegal e-bikes, then that helps his profit-making cause. But at the same time, Deliveroo claims to have invested millions in insurance for cyclists. So what happens if when one of these shitbags knocks somebody down or seriously injures them? Is Deliveroo then going to cough up the insurance money for third-party damage or death to other people? You see, so it's a complete two-faced contradiction to, on the one hand, insist on age ID for alcohol and cigarettes, especially when it might be a customer that you a regular customer that you know, and so you know they are of age. That on the one hand, and turning a blind eye on the other to these complete idiotic Asian and North African fuckwits charging around on cunt mobiles.